Hello, everyone. Elite Shakes here. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience in Cancun and why it wasn't the best. Okay, before I even mention Cancun, yeah, I know my last two videos have been pretty negative, but I'm sorry, that's just been what's been interesting in my life. Okay, anyways, Cancun, I probably wouldn't go there again. And if I did, it wouldn't be for a long time. Okay, from the top. Cancun. The plane ride to Cancun from my spot in the USA where I live, it's not long enough where you get a meal on the planes, but it's just long enough where like you kind of want a meal on the plane. That's like pretty annoying. That wasn't a huge deal though, because we paid me and my family paid for a more expensive plane ticket for like better service. Wouldn't want to go on like American Airlines and just have to get my flight delayed like three times. Um, Airplane, it was not bad. I haven't been in an airport in a long time. One thing I would want to mention though is the airport security. Honestly, way less than I thought there was going to be. I they more or less just, like, make you go through a metal detector? Like, I swear I probably went to, like, a sports game or, like a festival or something with more security than that. Um, but yeah, that was just kinda interesting knowing that. But that was also going from the USA to Mexico, so, you know, that one probably wasn't gonna be the more securitized area. I don't know the word, but I'll go with that. Okay, yeah. Directly after leaving the airport. Actually, no, you in the airport building. This is a pro tip for anyone else going to Cancun. You're literally gonna be instantly harassed by people who are trying to be like a tour guide, I guess. Like they're trying to like sell you on their program of how to tour Cancun, where they make you go through their bus rides, they make you go through where well, not where they make you go to the events and places in Cancun where they want you to go. So I probably wouldn't do that. They're also like probably gonna overcharge you a lot. Picking out the place you wanna go and the buses you wanna go to and the locations and, events you wanna go to, that's definitely, like, a before Cancun thing, just FYI. But yeah, so don't get harassed by them. Also, interestingly enough, even if you're trying to explain to them, like, that you already have like a agency that you're gonna go with for your trip, they still, like, they don't even, like, care that you say that, and they're just gonna still try and make you sign up even though you've already signed up for one. How do I know that's true? Because it literally happened to me and my family. So, yeah, literally do not believe basically anything the timeshare people say. If anyone actually, that's pretty good point. If anyone even comes up to you in Cancun, just walk the other way. That is not something that you should be spending your time and money at. Also pretty I don't know why this is mentioned so much, but actually, I totally understand why this is mentioned so much. There literally is, like, an active, like, gang presence in Mexico or, like, cartel? I don't really know the difference, honestly, but, like, yeah, there is, and like, the nice people who live in Cancun, they'll tell you about that. So, also be wary of them, actually. Um, oh, okay, yes, so my Cancun, traveling experience, it's mostly because we want to go on a resort because me and my family have never done that before, and the resort, it was just that was honestly more overhyped than I think most people get on to. It would just not as good as it's hyped up to be, honestly. The first thing I know okay, actually, when I first got driven over to the resort, we had to, like, pass this, like, security checkpoint, like, 'cause you had to there's a gate for the resort, only the security person can let you in. That makes sense. And when we got to the gate, there was this foul, and I mean foul smell. I was like, "Oh, okay. There's this gate. It's, like, pretty far away from the main building. Maybe there's, like, a porta potty or something next to this little, like, gate, like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, like, it's basically one of those, like, where someone there's a gate for a parking lot and someone is, like, standing in the little, like, door there, and it's, like, give them your card or whatever. They open the gate for you. It's basically something like that. It's basically like that. So I was like, "Oh, okay, it's the person in the gate. Maybe they have, like, a porta potty here because they don't wanna walk all the way back and forth." And that's what we just smelled so bad. Okay, whatever. We drive closer and closer from the gate to the resort. Oh my god, horrifically bad smell. It smelled like straight sewage, I swear. It just smelled like straight sewage. It just absolutely gross. Like, when I got there, I was like, This is, like, maybe, like, a top 5, like, worst smell I've smelled in my whole life. I'm not even joking. And then the worst part about it is, like, it didn't even go away. It just lingered there the whole time. So for the whole, like, 7 days or whatever I was there, it was just there. It was literally just there. It was crazy. Um, yeah, it was just so bad. Um, I also let me just say this. I got pretty sick. I got a sickness from someone else in my family. So, but the sickness basically like resembled like food poisoning, I would say. So, I guess everything was gonna be more in like a more negative light because of that. But like, yeah, that's just what happened. Okay. Oh my god, another part of the resort was that in the resort, there's literally they're just 12 raccoons. Like there's a patrol around the resort. I was like, oh, okay. Like I was like, when I first saw them, I was like, oh wait, okay, they might have been like, because it's a resort. They're like big and they have like a lot of grass and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, this thing just clearly like, snuck onto the property. Then I saw another one. I was like, oh, okay, wow, look at that. Wow, there's like more and more. Then so, you turn your back. Oh, there's a few more right there, and there's one here and one there, and then and then at one point, I remember looking around me and I saw, 12. I'm pretty sure it was 12. It was 12 I saw. Just raccoons. Oh my god, the worst part about it, they're not just normal raccoons. They're not just normal raccoons, that they're in the trash can. If you get near them, they're gonna like, get scared, run away. No, they're like, I wouldn't say, no, domesticated is not the right word. They're just like they got like conditioned by humans because humans come by and feed them so often. They just come up right to people and they just like they just like stand there and wait for food. And the worst part about it, like I don't know how they got conditioned to like go up to people for food, but they're also like a weird thing that they do is that like they would they would not get they wouldn't take the hint when someone would like run away from them or like scream. No, they just stood there, which I don't understand at all. What you got prep for the food thing with humans, but not the like not the like no means no. Bro doesn't understand consent, I guess. So that was interesting. Um oh, they also had cats there, and they had a bunch of cats. There were like three or four, but cats are cute in my opinion. I would like actually feed one of them. Um Yeah. Oh, wait, also, I don't know I'm just, like, weird or something. Raccoons are, like, very strange once you, like, actually see them, like, I don't really see them, like, that often where I live, but, oh my god, raccoons are actually pretty creepy, like, the way their, like, body contorts and stuff, like, just creepy. And they would also always just, like, hang around the the ice cream place, like because they had a little ice cream bar at the resort. They just hide around there. I guess they have their priorities at where the good food is. Um, Okay, what I will say, good part about Cancun, if you like the shopping plazas, like the very like obviously like touristy places like shopping places and stuff, super nice. Malls, super nice. Also another amazing part of Cancun, beaches, super, super, super nice. They're like way better than the beaches you probably have here in the US and otherwise. Oh, wait, also, let me mention that like the reason we asked the resort people why it smelled so bad. Their explanation was because it's the season in Cancun for, like, seaweed or kelp, or maybe both, or one or the other, I forget exactly which one. It's the season for them, and then and then they would, like, go there should be so much, and they would be on the shore, and they would, like, decompose on the shore, and that's what was causing the smell? But, like, my resort people, they never even attempted to try and fix that. They would just, like they just ignored it. But and I saw on, like, the very, like, touristy beaches, like, the ones the government obviously kept for tourists and stuff. No, those beaches, like, they were constantly had, people, like, cleaning them. Like, there was, like I don't know why my resort was, like, lying to us, like, "Oh, yeah, it's just a natural thing." Bro, you could have cleaned it for us so we didn't have to smell straight sewage for, like, that long. Like, that's just annoying. Anyways, yeah, that's the Cancun experience. So, here's the zero cycle. I don't know if there was one in the last video. Pretty bad zero, but it's because I didn't have a bow. I also had a bunch of explosives. No worries. So, yeah. Oh, did I still get a double button? Or, I don't even know what that was, but it looks like a double button to me. Alright, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is a pretty fast run, actually. 11:52. Pretty proud of this. Pretty proud of this. Flow, FLO, Fleof? GG. Ruin Portal Seed, so yeah, it should be fast. Alright, everyone. Have a nice day.